What's up guys, my name's ACOG and today I'm going to go over some tips and tricks for Chalet. Now I haven't seen any other YouTuber point out most of these spots that I'm about to show you, and I rarely ever see anyone else even using them. So hopefully this will add to your strat book and improve your gameplay. However, if you knew about any of these spots or have seen another YouTuber point them out, let me know in the comments below. Also, like any other spot and tips, just remember these are going to be circumstantial. Before we get started though, I want to give a huge shout out to Young Glowboy for helping me out and really showing the advantages to these spots. His link will be in the description below if you want to check out any of his videos. Now without further ado, let's get to the first spot. Alright guys, so the first spot is going to be in the Great Room. To get under the stairs leading to the library, you're going to go to this desk and make sure you're at the corner. Aim right at the rails, and then a little up right about here, and then you're going to sprint for it. Now it's going to take a few tries, but eventually it should give you the vault option and you should go right on in. The vaults will be right about here. So now once you're in there, you can set up a shield and it's defense, and if you place it right you can vault over the shield to the other side. You can also set up your Jaegers and they still work perfectly. You can place them anywhere you'd like. Now the funny thing is I actually found this place by complete accident. I was running away from an enemy and saw the vault and I was like, hold up, let's see if I can get in there. Took a while, but I finally found it. And this is what it looks like from the outside. You can barely see it. The leaves cover the shield up perfectly. Alright, going back to underneath the stairs, I'm going to show you just how wide of a view you have. You can perfectly see headshots from the door, the window, and all the windows up top. Personally, I go with a silencer just because it's harder for them to see you and hear you if you miss. Also, because you have to be careful for multiple enemies. If you take one down, they're going to look for you. But if you have a silencer, it's going to make that a lot harder. But in the case that you do get caught, you can just jump right on down to the garage and you'll be good. And then as you can see, you'll be able to see anybody trying to open up the hatch. And you can take them out from the top very easily, or you can wait for them to drop down and take them out then. Alright, now you can also protect one door from that leads to garage. And they can't see you from that angle because there's a beam that's blocking them. Up until this point is when they can see you. Alright, now this next clip I'm going to show you from an opposite view. So this is what it looks like if I were an attacker and I was sweeping and just trying to get to OBJ. And right as I step through that door, I don't even have a chance. But you'll see in the replay that he has perfect view, and if you're patient enough you may get 3 or 4 kills. Now the second one is in main garage. What you're gonna do is you're gonna vault right on top of the hood, and then you're gonna vault right on top of the roof. And this is good for Caviera to get interrogations or anybody else. Right as they jump in, you can easily take them out. You can also shimmy forward very carefully and see down the hall. Now this is very good if OBJ's in wine cellar or garage and they're trying to breach that wall because it's reinforced, or they're just passing by. So I'm just going to shoot at him a little bit. Easy kill. And then if he's running this way, same thing. Easy kill and done. This is a very OP spot, and the thing is you can use it multiple times and people won't catch on. Alright, now this next spot is going to be how to get on roof. Now this one I did see in another YouTube video, but I do not remember. I think it was maybe Macy J. It could have been, but I could be wrong. So what you're going to do is you're going to stay in between both of those pings. You're just going to aim right over there and vault right over the ladder. Then you're going to have this person, whoever's with you, just laying down just like that, and you're going to use their head to vault. Now from the roof, you have a lot of options. So obviously you have these windows that aren't being used ever, but now that you have this, you can use them. You can shoot at the glass, but don't fall from this one because you will die. This one, you can take the fall if you're on the left corner. If you go from the right corner, it'll be too high still and you'll be downed. You won't die, but you'll be downed. And you have a very good view of the staircase. So the nice thing is if somebody's coming up, you can take them out here, and I'll show you that with an actual person. And you have entire view. You do lose the view once he gets on the top of the stairs, but you also have another window. Now I tried to land on that case, but you can't land on it for anything. But it's good if the objective that you're trying to capture is from library, because you can see right at that door, and just like that, you can take him out. Now also, if you go over to the chimney, right over in the same area, you can shoot out that window. And obviously, I do this. I mean, I get cocky and I try to push and see. And if they do that and you get lucky, easy dome shot. Easy win. Now, if you come from here and just run straight at that chimney, you don't have to aim a certain way. It'll just give you that vault symbol, and you can get right on top. If you're going to do this though, make sure that you have an ACOG sight. But once you get up there, you're hidden by the smoke, and you can see right in through those little crevices. And right where I'm aiming is the door leading to the bathroom and master bedroom. And as you can see, you can get that headshot. Now the nice thing is if you get lucky, yeah, you're gonna get a dome shot. But is it practical? Not too much. But it's nice to have. Now going back over to this window, there is a little more tactical advantage than you think. So if you're droning it out right, and you hear an enemy, and obviously this is circumstantial, but you can get a drop shot on him, just like that. Alright, so here's the angle from the inside. Even if I saw him, or even if I wanted to shoot back at him, it's a tight angle, and potentially could get you headshot if you try challenging it. Now, also, even if you saw the bullets breaking it down, it looks like he would have been right in that corner, but he's up there. And nobody expects anybody up there, so you clear left to right, and then you go, oh, nobody's there. And by that point, you're a dome shot and dead. Now also, there's another spot that's the same view, but it's up on the very peak of the roof. So here's what it looks like clearing. Can't see it at all still, but he is right there. Okay, now this next spot is very useful for both offense and defense. Whenever the OBJ is in the garage, for offense obviously, you could throw your drone in there, scope it out, nobody's in there. Now usually OBJ would be right in that corner, right next to that red box. See nobody's in there, park your drone, make a hole. Obviously, most likely you'd need thermite for this, but you get the gist. Just double check, see, clear. Check your drone one more time, make sure everything's good, clear. Now you run over here and you're gonna hop right in front of the snowmobile. From here, you can check that spot, you can have a teammate watching the other door, and this is what it looks like if somebody came in from there. Obviously they know that you're in there, secure area, and dome shot, or switch over, other side, dome shot. Now you can also see that door. If somebody's covering the door to your right, you can lay down, and a lot of people will come from here if they're not an OBJ. And most likely they'll be aiming way above you, and by then it'll be too late when they see you. Now here's what it looks like if they're coming from the top of the stairs. Most of the time you're used to people hiding behind the trash can, so obviously you kind of pre-fire and try to get that dome shot. Now here's me crouching, and you can see that I'm still out of reach, but I get him first. By the time he notices me, it's obviously going to be too late. If you want to be a little more safe, you can lay down and get the dome shot as well. And just like that. Now let me reverse the roles and let me show you how it works for defender as well. Same thing, if I'm coming in from here and you're last man standing or whatever the case is, obviously I'm clearing, don't see anybody, and you can barely see the helmet, but by then it's too late and you're headshot. Now here's what it looks like to the right. The right is a little more risky because you will see that you're a lot more exposed, but it's still a very sneaky spot. Now let me show you, because I thought this must look very obvious. However, as you can see, you can barely see it. Now from the stairs, pre-firing, same thing. I thought it would be too noticeable, so I wanted to try it myself. And as you turn that corner, and you get that pre-fire thinking they're right behind that trash can, turns out that you're just too short and you end up missing. Alright, well that's it for today's video. Hopefully some of these spots helped you out, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know which spot was your favorite in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know what map you'd like to see next.